Ever wonder what happens when Hollywood stars or sports legends take on the ultimate racing machine? Imagine being a world champion rally driver, a movie icon, or a MotoGP legend suddenly thrown into the cockpit of a 200 miles per hour Formula One car. It's not just about speed, it's about confronting a completely different language of driving, one that demands precision, fearlessness, and a mindset that's worlds apart from anything they've ever known. And yet, these famous names have done it, each with their own story, their own mix of awe, struggle, and maybe even a hint of regret. Let's talk about Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR king who nearly made the jump to F1. His test with Williams was a revelation. He was only half a second slower than Juan Pablo Montoya, which led to serious talks about a full-time switch. But Gordon never made it. Why? Because NASCAR and F1 are fundamentally different. One is about brute power and endurance, the other about precision and aerodynamic efficiency. Gordon's performance showed that the skills overlap, but the gap between them is massive. It's like comparing a marathon runner to a sprinter. Both are athletes, but their training and mindset are poles apart. Gordon's near miss is a reminder that even the best in one field can struggle to adapt to another, no matter how much talent they bring to the table. Tom Cruise's F1 experience is pure Hollywood spectacle, but it's also a testament to his fearless nature. He's the guy who does his own stunts, but driving an F1 car at 181 miles per hour. That's a different kind of daredevilry. David Coulthard said Cruise could have been competitive with a few days of training. But here's the twist, Cruise wasn't just testing his limits, he was proving that F1 isn't just for professionals. It's accessible, in a way, to anyone willing to push themselves. That's a powerful message, especially in a world that often glorifies exclusivity. Cruise's run shows that the barrier to entry isn't as high as people think, even if the results are still dominated by pros. Marc Marquez's F1 test with Toro Rosso is another story of cross-sport brilliance. He's a MotoGP champion, used to the raw, unfiltered thrill of two-wheel racing. But F1? It's a different language. Mark Webber called it impressive that Marquez adapted so quickly, but the truth is, the way you generate lap times in F1 is completely different. It's about managing aerodynamics, tire wear, and the car's behavior in a way that's alien to motorcycle racing. Marquez's "absolute highlight of my career" quote is telling. It's not just about the speed, it's about the challenge of mastering something entirely new, even if you're already a legend in your own right. Sebastian Loeb's F1 forays are a fascinating case study in legacy. He's a rally legend, 9-time world champion, but his F1 tests showed that even the greatest can struggle with the transition. His time in the Renault R26 was a dream come true, but he never got a super license. Why? Because rally driving and F1 are like night and day. Loeb's 8th fastest time in a Red Bull test was impressive, but it's not enough to make the leap. It's a reminder that F1 is a meritocracy, but also a realm where experience in other disciplines doesn't always translate. Loeb's story is about respect for the sport, and respect for the fact that he wasn't meant to be there, even if he wanted to be. Then there's Guy Martin, the TV presenter who restored a 1983 Williams and raced it against Jenson Button. It's a surreal moment, blending history with modernity, and it highlights the accessibility of F1's legacy. Martin's performance, while not matching Button's, was still a testament to his dedication. It's a reminder that F1 isn't just about the pros, it's about the passion, the stories, and the people who get obsessed with the machines. Martin's journey from motorcycle racer to TV host to F1 driver is a microcosm of how motorsport can touch lives in unexpected ways. Mick Doohan's brief F1 test is a cautionary tale. He spun the Williams on his first lap, a moment that probably left him both humbled and amused. He admitted it infuriated the competitor in him, but he wasn't interested in making the switch. It's a reminder that even the best can be humbled by a new challenge. Doohan's story isn't about failure, it's about recognizing the limits of one's own talents and choosing to stay in the arena where they shine brightest. Finally, Carlos Sainz Sr.'s track day with his son is a beautiful blend of legacy and family. Driving Ferrari's 2022 car, the same one his son won in, is a moment that transcends sport. It's about connection, about passing the torch, and about the shared love of racing that binds generations. Sainz Sr.'s earlier test with Alonso's Renault was a different kind of experience, but this moment with his son is what truly matters. It's a reminder that F1 isn't just about competition, it's about the people, the relationships, and the stories that make the sport live on. So, what does all this say about F1? It's not just a sport, it's a crucible for human potential. These famous names, whether they stayed or left, showed that the experience of driving an F1 car is transformative. It's a test of skill, a challenge to the ego, and a glimpse into a world where the line between genius and madness is razor thin. And maybe, just maybe, it's a reminder that everyone, regardless of their background, can step into the cockpit and feel the rush. The question is, would you have the courage to try?